Hi amazing people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lynett and it's a tourism channel, and in our midst we have the amazing Edwin. Yeah, so she's going to introduce herself, tell you more about her. She's an amazing YouTube channel where she talks about controversial topics. But today I brought her and I told her you have to sit down and tell me about the banyankole culture. You know, I'm into tourism, so I want her to tell me about the banyankole culture. But before we go any further, feel free to subscribe to my channel. Let me know about what you feel about your culture. Remember, I told you we're going to do a lot of culture tourism content.
That's exciting.
So, Edwin, talk to me. Who are you?
I am okay. Given the fact that we're talking about tribal culture and blah 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 blah, I am Edwin Itungo from Barara, Kashari, in a very funny village there down there. So yeah, that's me. And I do have I do so many things. I'm a freelancer. I'm a forex trader. I am a YouTuber. I am a blogger, all that stuff. Don't forget to check me out on Itungo Talks, my YouTube channel. Yeah. Subscribe.
Itungo, before we talk about me, which has been your most controversial topic that you've talked about on your channel? Tell me.
You want to know?
Yes.
Do you know that a lot of people actually believe men cheat more than women?
They don't they?
Do they?
I don't.
Do they really? Or we just don't want to, come out and be ourselves as women. Also accept that.
Yes. So that topic for another day. Tell me about the Banyakole culture. I'm very excited. I love culture. I'm a Uganda woman. I love the Uganda culture. I love everything that we do. Almost everything that we do. I love the food. I love the food. I love the dressing, the gomesis. I like the language. I like being in company of people speaking very good, authentic Luganda. The ones who throw in some bisoko and all that stuff happening.
Yeah.
And I like learning about my culture. My culture history, my king, my queen, the generational ethnicity. But you were talking about the Banyakole. Tell me, teach me. If someone comes as a tourist in Uganda and they want to have a day as a banyankole woman, what should they not miss out on their bucket list as a banyankole woman?
You shouldn't miss out on a shabu.
Food.
Like that's nice, yummalicious. I just can't even tell you, but it's really I can eat it with anything. I can just even eat it alone the way it is with those tiny meats chopped there. It's just nice. So you shouldn't miss out on. A shabu is the sauce made out of cow ghee. Yeah, so it's very thick. We have two actually different types of kind of like a shabu, but the other one we call it a nunira. For it is a little bit watery. I love that. That one is actually my best.
A nunira.
Katunkuma, yeah.
Katunkuma, isn't it bitter?
Yes, it is bitter, but with it tastes.
I've never had
heavenly.
That. Can you cook that for me?
I will.
Please.
I definitely
I've not had enturi.
It's called a nunira.
A nunira.
So you'd have to don't miss out on a shabu. What else can you do
with kalo? You have it with kalo?
Yeah, that is actually our staple food. Our staple food is not matoke as most people believe or know. Our staple food is kalo. In that long time ago, when you harvest kalo as a woman, if your husband is away. Oh, by the way, when growing up, like long time ago, our husbands used to come here to work. Our husbands and our fathers, they would go to Uganda to kupakasa. You would hear Mbakaza Uganda kupakasa, meaning that he went to Uganda to look for a living, to work. Yeah.
So sweet.
So when our husbands were in Uganda kupakasaring, you would not eat that kalo until they come back. It is called okuganuza. So if you harvest now and your husband is coming in August, you have to keep that millet. Nobody touches it until he comes, and then you can eat. You can start eating that kalo. Yeah.
Wow. So am I eat? Okay.
I know, like it's a lot. You don't know what to ask.
What do I eat in the meantime? And when they go to Kupakasa, what would they come back with? Like,
they would come back with money. They come back with salt. They come back with all the things that you need, and
as a
family, and then of course they buy for you omwenda. Culturally, a man must buy his wife omwenda on Christmas.
What's omwenda?
At least omwenda is, we call it suti in our language.
Busuti.
Busuti, exactly.
Like them, is it the same as mshina?
It's made from the same material but differently.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's called omwenda.
Omwenda.
Wow. So now we go to the omwenda, the culture wear. Is it the culture wear of the
Yeah, that's the
Banyakole?
culture wear.
Okay. What does it signify? How is it? Tell me more about the culture wear.
Well,
I think we should put some images in the video
Yeah.
to show people the
Our
omwenda.
culture wear, it has 3 pieces. It has a tambi, we call
The
it a
skirt?
tambi, the skirt, which you tie, and then it has the dress, the short dress, which is always a little bit, above the knee.
Yes.
And then it has the other piece of cloth that you cover yourself with, so that you don't have to put your shoulders out. You're supposed to be a decent person. So definitely that's our culture.
So is it your culture where the woman? Is it a different culture where the woman this like the cutting goes off, so it's like plain shoulders? Is that you or that's a different tribe?
That is us, but that is the modern kind of thing. This the .com kind of mwenda, but the culture one, the real one, is supposed to be covering your shoulders. And I think for that we share our cultural dress code with Batoro. And for them, they are still like that. They cover their even on their functions. They cover their.
Is it the one where they even cover the woman on their functions?
That one is part of banyankole.
Oh, so tell us about. Now we go to the cow. No, you should be the one guiding me. I'm sorry.
In banyankole we have 2 different classes of people. We have Abiru. That is me. I belong to the Veiru people. I'll give the descriptions of how Veiru, and then we have Bahima, where probably where our president comes from. The Bahima kind of people. The Bahima, the futures, they're long noses, tiny long noses. They're very tall people, dark-skinned people. The Veiru are like us, who are all over the place. We are either light-skinned, we have big
all over the
nose. We have big noses.
So the Bahima light-skinned.
The Bahima dark-skinned. The dark-skinned people. Naturally, yeah. In fact, people say some controversial stories that if you find a light-skinned Muhima, they're usually mixed somehow with Banyarwanda or a Muiru somewhere. Yeah. So what people don't understand is that Banyankole we have 2. I don't know how to call. They're not clans, but they're classes of people. The Bahima were cattle keepers. The Veiru, us, were growers. We grow
farmers,
the farmers. Yes.
Okay. So okay. So what else should a tourist who is coming to Uganda look out for in the Banyankole culture that they can explore? I've talked about the food, you've talked about the dress code, I've talked about the culture differences, the classes of people in them. But what else should they look out for?
They should look out for our I don't know how to, if I should call it,
you have a form of dance style, right?
Yeah, we definitely do have a cultural dance.
Which one is that?
It's a Banyankole dance. I don't know how to, like, it's like this. I don't know how to explain it, but it's the.
Is it the one where they do these things?
No, that is more of a Chinyarwanda dance.
Yeah. So Banyankole is
it's also.
Is it the one?
It's.
Oh yes.
That is.
Then they jump.
Yeah.
Almost like the bachiga. Or bachiga is more aggressive.
Because men, the bachiga are definitely more aggressive, and actually the bachiga women, the way they dance is the same. Yeah. Ishtaguro. Yeah.
Oh.
It's called Ishtaguro.
Wow. Okay. So is it the same Ishtaguro? When is it often in dance? Because in Buganda we have dances for harvesting. We have dances for balongo. We have dances for marriage, courtship, when a man is courting a lady.
Wow.
What about you? Is it you should watch our video with her.
I'm definitely going to watch that.
It was mind blowing.
I know.
So, when do you guys dance?
We dance on anything.
So is the Shtaguro still on when you're getting a woman? Is it the same when you're harvesting?
It's the same, because we don't really have, like, different types of it's just constant. It's the same. Yuktagura when you're at the wedding, when you're at the kuhinjira, when you are at when the child has been birthed. wherever, when you have harvested and you people have gathered to eat, blah blah blah, all that. Yeah.
Do banyankole have a local? Do they have a local drink? Like Baganda, we have mwengebigere, which we call omuvisi. What do you have?
This is for Baganda.
Yeah.
I didn't know. That's interesting. We have tonto. It's called tonto.
Tonto.
Like that.
How do they make it? What's that?
It's made from bananas. Also, it's used. It's made by feet. There's a very huge skin. You
use
dig.
a skin.
Yeah, we use a skin. You dig down. You put the skin there. You could tondo. I don't know how you people call it. Like you get the matoke, the banana out, the mbide. It's called mbide, and then you throw it there. The men, they go there with their feet and they make the thing, and then you keep it. You put it in obwato.
Yes.
You know obwato?
Yes.
Yes. You put it in obwato. You cover it with some grass. Then you cover it and you wait.
Okay.
For it to ferment.
Okay. Tell me about the marriage ceremony in Banyakole. The marriage process.
The marriage process of Banyankole. First of all, the marriage process of Banyankole in this in an era, of course, where there were arranged marriages, but even now, we have what we call Oktera Kodi. Oktera Kodi is like knocking. Oktera Kodi is when the man and the family come to the home of the girl. Literally, I think that would be introduction. Like that's the very first kind of like introduction. That I think that is the kuchala.
Oktera Kodi.
Yeah, Oktera Kodi. You come, and then in that Oktera Kodi there is what we call Okchwerwa Evintu, meaning that is the time when the girl's family, they tell you
the things they
need from you. Yeah. So there you come. In fact, at that particular function, you don't even see the girl. The girl is not supposed to come out. You're just there. You as the girl.
You talk with the parents.
Yeah,
you
negotiate. Talk with the parents.
20
You're
cows.
Not in there.
No,
yes.
5 cows.
And usually the women are also not in there.
It's a battlefield.
I know, right? So that is one. And then after that, after they have tailored the kodi, they have to bring the things. That is okujuga. So there is that ceremony. Agenda kujuga. Okujuga is taking the dowry or the bride price. So you take it, and after that, the kuhinjira. Kuhinjira is giving away.
The giveaway sugar and kuhinjira happen on the same day?
Nope.
There were different events?
From culturally, there are different events. They are different. Yeah, you kujuga, and then now you, because after you have kujuga, these guys are going now to start preparing the ceremony of giving away their daughter. So
their daughter.
They set a date, and then the giveaway happens. Period.
Edwin, I have an amazing question. I used to read about in history, and I think even up to now it still happens. Is it the Banyankole who have this thing where they do what? Where you give the girl, you put the girl like in a fattening room, like you put metahagi, you put beads on her waist.
Yeah.
Actually, over there, him I used to put they used to put big rings, metallic rings on their women, the girls' legs to prevent them from over moving. Then they put beads in the waist. Then they
feed them with
milk and meat,
specifically to grow fat. Yeah, that's us. That's us because for us
for marriage
culture, we don't believe in the model kind of figure. We believe a woman should be fleshy. We believe a woman should have some
Chikazi.
flesh. Yes, exactly. So yeah, but mostly Bahima used to do that a lot.
What about currently?
But they used to call it okuza omursika. Okuza omursika, it means that you are isolated as the bride to be, so that most times if you notice, if you have been in the house for so long, your skin brightens.
True.
You basically you start glowing. So that was literally preparing the woman to look good on the day of the giveaway, to look good for her husband, that stuff, pampering her and feeding her. Yeah.
Okay. Lastly, as we conclude, tell us something special about the Ankole people that you are very proud of, you as a Mnyankore. We've even actually talked about your language, even talked about the naming. Is the naming ceremony, do you have child naming ceremonies? Is there a unique attachment that the Mnyankore have with the names of the children they have?
Not necessarily. Our names have to do a lot with what they mean. So our naming has a lot to do with you as a parent, how you felt at that particular time, especially like a long time ago they would give some ridiculous names, like funny names that, like for example, how can I say, like Nyakwata means like the one who got cast, like Kenjara, something like that, because the girl was, the child was born in drought. So yeah, depending on that time I think. But now, as we have modernity, it has a lot to do with the meaning of the name, and then of course there are names which are just constant, like twin names. These ones are they are constant, you cannot change them. That is Nyakato, this is Nyangoma, this is Kato, this is Kakuru, the follower is Nyamwiza. So those ones are just constant, but our naming is just depends on how you feel or the meaning of the name. We just put so much effort in what the name means, because we believe that names actually bless children. Like if the name, they say like how the meaning of your name can easily affect you and all that stuff.
Yes, I've been told that your name can easily affect your future.
You can easily go in the footsteps of your name.
True. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much, Edwin.
And our language. I love our language. I just adore it. It's very
talk
funny.
Talk to us in a minute in Banyakole. Plain. Just say whatever.
What should I talk about?
Anything.
For example, I have my T-shirt today. Yeah. It's written there Omoro. You see? It's written there Omora Yeshabire. That's it.
Let the poor one pray for themselves.
The poor person has nothing to do apart from praying for themselves, and so Omora Yeshabire Riare abantu mwena mwe bari kureba YouTube channel. Wasima mnonga mukama bahumsha. Yes. Love you.
Thank you very much, Edwin, for sharing about the Banyankole culture. I'll be having more people sharing.
Which I don't know much about, by the way. So it's very important if you're interested. There's so much that you can do. There are a lot of elders there that you can go around and ask about in our so-called fallen kingdom. There are people who know so much about that. So if you are interested in the Banyakole culture, you can always find information. Information is always available.
Yeah, true. Thank you very much, Edwin. And as we conclude, I want you to mention your YouTube channel again. She's an amazing
Itungo Talks.
Yeah. Where she shares very controversial information, very controversial topics, and she's gonna host me very soon, so I'm excited. Yeah, otherwise subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you think in the comment section about the Banyakole culture, about the Banyakole people, and let's travel more.
Hit the notification bell.
Yeah, to get all the latest information.
Yes.
And I'll be sharing her details in the description box. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Come.